Alright, I'm not even going to slow roll you guys. You just go up to the upper right to access your settings, stay on that first tab, scroll down until you find the setting that says minimum firing rounds adjustment and turn it to on. That's all you need to know. Everybody should do this pretty much no matter what. You can end the video now, except don't, please. Wait for a second. There are a couple of things that I want to show you and talk about the tests that I did to validate that this really is very impactful, and also what situations you might not need to worry about it. There's a very small group of people that maybe doesn't need to worry about this at all. Okay, so I did tests on my phone, which is a Asus ROG Phone 6. And I did it with the setting off, and then I did it with the setting on, and then I also used my brand new gaming PC, which is very powerful, and I tried it with the setting off and the setting on. By the way, video coming soon, all about my whole gaming PC build journey. That's going to be interesting. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a dope system. But anyway, getting back to the test. So the first one I did was with the setting off, which is what we've had all the time. Okay, this is the baseline. So until the recent update, this setting didn't exist. And this was the damage that I got with that setting off on my phone. So we're getting 5.7 billion damage here in the shooting range. And this was a test using Little Mermaid, Crown, Rappy, Modernia, and Oscar, the new one with the MG. So we're using all MGs, which is what generally suffers the most from lack of frame rate, okay? So for those of you who don't know, the issue here is that if you have low system capabilities, oftentimes you would lose damage if you were like getting a lower frame rate, and guns like MGs with a really high fire rate would actually be affected by your lower frame rate, which is kind of crazy that they made the game like this. I don't know why. The fact that this wasn't fixed a long time ago is kind of mind-blowing, but hey, Shift Up finally got there, so thank you. So anyway, if you had a low frame rate, which is on most people's phones, you would suffer, you would lose a lot of damage. So this is the damage that I got with my phone. Again, 5.7 billion damage. Then I did the exact same test with the same team, again with all the MGs. I turned the setting on and I got a huge increase of damage, up to 7.9 billion damage, okay? This is massive. And like I said, I have an Asus ROG Phone 6. This is specifically designed to be a gaming phone. It is a little older now. We're coming up to like 2 years now. So, you know, if you have a top of the line phone, particularly like another gaming phone like an Asus or Blackmagic, I think they make phones as well. You know, you will have pretty much similar or possibly even slightly better capabilities. But most people are going to have even lower, you know, system ability than mine. My phone is pretty dang powerful. And so for a lot of people, this is going to make an even bigger difference for you, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm already seeing a huge damage increase of like about 30%, and this increase is going to be even bigger for the average phone user, okay? Then I did the same test, again, the same team on my PC with the setting off, okay? And my damage jumped up even more, this time to 8.4 billion, okay? So this is just showing the big gap between a powerful gaming PC and even a powerful phone, okay? So setting off was still slightly higher at 8.4 versus the setting on my phone of 7.9 billion. So if you're on a very powerful PC, you probably don't need to worry about it. But then I tried it on the PC with the setting turned on. So this is in theory the best case scenario. And I got yet again another bump in damage, which was 8.6 billion compared to the 8.4 billion with the setting off. Now, I will tell you, I did the same test multiple times, and there is variance here, and so some of the times I actually got slightly less damage. So I would have to do like literally hundreds of these tests to, you know this for sure if we're really being scientific about this. But I think with the ability of my gaming PC, the setting may not be doing anything. That's, you know, just like the advantage of having a really powerful system. But you know, anecdotally, I might be getting a very slight bump. There's definitely no downside to turning this on, okay? And I have a powerful enough PC using like state-of-the-art parts that are, you know, the newest generation. Thermals never get above like 50C. My CPU and GPU, when I'm running Nikke on max settings, is only running between like 10 and 20%. And so, you know, there's really like no loss here. But even if you're on what you know, think is a pretty good PC, you may still get benefit out of this, you know, if you're on more mid-range parts, or you're like, you know, a couple generations back, you know, that it's starting to like show its age a little bit. Either way, there's really no downside to turning this setting on. And if you're a mobile user, which your boy was up until literally this week, playing Nikke the entire time, you will absolutely benefit from this setting. This is a massive boon to any mobile players. And with Union Raids starting right now, we are in the second day of Union Raid. For top unions, we're starting hard mode. This is huge, okay? Turn the setting on so you can get your best damage possible. Help out your union members. Try and get a rank. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I mean, I know it will help you out. Hopefully you see this in time. Turn this on, and if anybody in my union has not turned this on, get on it. I also posted it in our Discord. All right, so let me know what your personal experience with this was, and if you're not subscribed already, subscribe for more Nikke news and testing. I also do other games such as Girls Frontline 2. We're just getting a new character about to launch there, so skill analysis will be coming out soon for our new unit in Girls Frontline 2. Also, that gaming PC build breakdown video is going to come in a couple days as well. I'm really excited to share it with you. And I also have a Twitch channel, so I will be streaming on Twitch again this weekend, so make sure you go over there and give me a follow so you don't miss that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.